Hello, my loves. I have taken the last 2 days off from Walmart, and I just really needed to get my rest. Not even physical rest, but more of like a mental rest, because sometimes we grow so weary and we get so tired, and not like physical tired where we need our rest, we need to go to bed, we need to go to sleep, but just mentally tired, because we're all trying our best at life, and there's just so much going on in this world, and there's so much that we're going through, and sometimes we just need to rest and put it in God's hands. And I know growing up, my grandma used to always say, oh, he's always with you, he's always watching, watch what you say, watch what you speak, don't use his name in vain. And sometimes we get so emotional that we forget the fight that he put in us. And you can even be around people who will make you forget what you're worth and what you fight. That's why it's really important to have a good partner, to have good friends, good family, or just a good support system, because you can really forget, what you're here for, where you want to go, and not to let other people's energy rub off on you. And that's something that I currently still try to work on, is letting other people's energy, because other people's energy can sometimes be draining. And then you can set a goal and try to make it here, and sometimes you're around people that don't have goals. I'm not around people that really don't have goals, not that I know of, but I do see that a lot, especially on social media. My old friends, some of my family that live out of town and stuff, and I just be wanting so much for them, but some people don't want that for themselves, and that is totally okay. But you do have to surround yourself with love and people that are going to help you prosper. And I'm just coming out here today to tell you that it's okay to be tired emotionally within. It's okay to go ahead and take that rest day. It's okay to go ahead and leave it all up to him, and then go ahead and just sit and get your mind right. Hopefully you do have a great support system, but never go ahead and lose your faith. Always keep your faith. Always stay in it to win it, and keep fighting. It's important to watch who you are around, watch who you're telling your goals to. And I say that because there are people that hold you to a certain standard, right? So they want you to make it here, but when you go ahead and you start climbing that ladder and start making it further, sometimes people start being weird. And it's not even because of the fact that you're so high up that ladder. It's just because they don't feel like climbing no more. And that's fine with them if they want to go ahead and stay there, and you no longer want to be stagnant. But certain people put you on certain levels of pedestals that they're comfortable with. So sometimes release is okay too. And we all need to come to an understanding that sometimes people and things have to be released. There comes a time in our journey where everyone that we hang around, we have to stop. And it's okay. And sometimes people make you feel like it's not okay, but it really is. It really is. Some people only want to be comfortable right where they are. And if once you start making it up that ladder, they're like, oh man, I gotta do more, or I don't want to do more. And it's okay to go ahead and release. It's okay to leave that person where they are on your journey and keep progressing for you to be more. Keep fighting for you to go ahead and be better. Keep fighting for you to go ahead and keep doing more research. Keep getting better at what you want. Keep finding new goals and conquering those new goals. Yesterday, I was at home with my man, and I noticed that we were both side by side working, like literally all day, just grinding. And that's something that I was very proud of. I'm like, look at my man grinding, grinding, grinding. Sometimes my man grind all day. And it's because we love where we at right now, but this is not where we want to be. So grinding is what we need to do. That's why it's important to have a good partner or a good support system that will hold you accountable for your actions, that will hold you accountable for your goals and what you want in life, that will help you prosper in life. It's good to have somebody that you can talk to, that you feel comfortable around, because once you go ahead and start prospering, you want to make sure that you have good people in front of you and next to you. And it's wonderful to have somebody that's smarter than you. Somebody that's going to tell you that's not good for you. Not someone that's going to tell you the wrong thing and then you're back to square one and now you got to go ahead and start all over again. And don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with starting over again, because I've started over plenty of times. And sometimes starting over again is actually very good. How many times have you seen a Fortune 500 company rebrand, rename? They change logos all the time. It is okay to go ahead and start over as long as you don't stop. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people stop, but you're not going to stop. You're not going to quit. You're going to keep fighting. You're going to have faith. You're going to stay in the game. And that's what I'm going to do. And I hope this message finds you. And the reason I came on here today is because I'm waiting for a spark order, and I'm just like, I'm sick of this. But really, I'm just tired. And like I said, it's not physical. And it's okay to be tired. It's okay to be mentally drained sometimes. So I decided to come on here because I'm sitting here tired. I'm sitting here, and sometimes when I get tired, I get mean. But I don't want to be mean, because once I go ahead and I get this order, I might bump into somebody. I could bump into this lady or this man right here in the store, shopping for somebody else's order after I get the bing from my phone. And I don't know what type of day he's having. I always try to remember, you don't know what someone else is going through. So make sure when you go outside, you don't attract anyone else's energy. You don't become the reason why that person is tired. Like, all of us, we're all going through different things in life, and you don't want to be another person's problem. You don't want to be the reason why another person has a bad day. So I try to keep that in mind, because just like I'm going through something, someone else is going through something. However, if we all can go ahead and keep our faith and keep the fight in the game, maybe we can go ahead and turn that around with a little bit of faith. Just do not get distracted, okay? Because I know how I am, and when I get too tired, sometimes we can go ahead and start to fight battles that don't even matter. We can go ahead and start to fight battles that don't even belong to us. So with that being said, make sure that battle is yours. Make sure you're fighting the fight that's worth it. Make sure you're fighting the fight that's going to get you to that next miracle. Make sure you stay prayed up. And just remember to breathe. And the last thing I want to say is that it's okay to sit in your tiredness. It's okay to sit alone, because at the end of it, you're going to keep fighting. Just make sure that the fight is worth it. Just remember that fight that the Lord has put in you. Sometimes we forget that, and that's what I want to end with, because a lot of people are forgetting the fight that's within them. You need to go ahead and stop hanging out with the people that you hang out with, because sometimes... Okay, so my phone decided to stop recording. It didn't have enough storage left, so I had to go delete some things. But It really didn't want you to hear this message. It didn't want me to tell you to stop hanging out with people that no longer fit or serve you. It didn't want me to tell you that it's okay that you outgrew your high school friend. It's okay that it didn't want me to let you know that phone. Listen, I tried to re-record 3 times. My phone did not want me to tell you that sometimes we outgrow people and it's fine. It didn't want me to tell you at all, okay? But I really wanted to go ahead and say that I am here for you guys. I am praying for you guys, and that we will all outgrow people in life, and it will be okay. Sometimes when we prosper on our journey, we will lose people along the way.